Alright guys, so I finally got my hands on the Husqvarna Automower 430XH, and let me tell you, this thing is a game changer. If you've been thinking about getting a robot mower, especially for a larger yard, you need to hear this. My lawn is just under that 0.8 acre mark, and this thing handles it like a champ. First off, setup. I was a little intimidated, but honestly, the self-installation kit was surprisingly straightforward. Laying the boundary wire took a bit of time, but the instructions were clear, and once it's done, you're pretty much set. It's a wired system, which I actually prefer. It might seem old school, but it gives a really reliable signal, even under trees and in tricky spots where GPS might struggle. Now, the cool stuff. This thing is smart. I can control everything from my phone with the Automower Connect app. Scheduling, adjusting the cutting height, it's all right there. Plus, it works with Alexa and Google Home, which is super convenient. Just tell it to start mowing, and off it goes. And speaking of mowing, this thing is a beast. It tackles slopes up to 45%, which is insane. My yard has a few hilly areas, and it hasn't gotten stuck once. It navigates around obstacles like a pro, and the cut is consistently even and clean. Plus, it's incredibly quiet. You can barely hear it running, even when you're sitting right next to it. One of the things I was worried about was theft, but Husqvarna has that covered too. It has GPS tracking, an alarm, and a PIN code, so you know it's safe. And let's be real, who's going to try and steal a robot mower that's constantly sending its location to your phone? The battery life is also impressive. It mows for a good amount of time before automatically returning to its charging station. And because it mows a little bit every day, your lawn always looks perfectly manicured. It's like having a silent, tireless gardener working around the clock. Now, it's not cheap. Robot mowers are definitely an investment. But if you value your time and want a consistently perfect lawn without lifting a finger, the Husqvarna 430XH is worth considering. It's seriously like magic. You set it up, and it just takes care of everything. I'm genuinely impressed with this thing. It's made a huge difference in my yard, and I can finally enjoy my weekends without worrying about mowing. So if you're on the fence, I'd say go for it. You won't regret it.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.